Hi, you guys. So this TikToker by the name of Danny, I think her name is Danny D2Q. She posted herself sitting at a mixer, a singles mixer in Dallas, and I guess she got there early, and so she went around, I guess, the space where she was sitting outside, and you could see several women sitting at different tables, right? So they kind of lets you know that it was early because you didn't even hear any music or anything, right? And so I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Danny said in her video that it was put on by a radio station as well. She actually went into her comments as people were commenting under her video and said that it was a radio station. So anyway, the event was put on by a DJ by the name of Lady Jade, and this is in Dallas. So I'm sure it's probably an urban station, which obviously is going to speak to a certain demographic. However, the mixer was open to whomever, right, listens to this station and to her programming. And so, all these black guys are all over TikTok and here on YouTube as well, creating all this fake commentary about, oh, there was no men there, black men are tired, they moving on, we got options, as O'Shea Duke Jackson says, oh, we got options, we don't have to go to things like that to meet with black women and all this nonsense. Number one, O'Shea, you're not even in America, allegedly you're not here, you're over somewhere paying for poom poom nada nada. So it's certainly not the same as how most people, men and women who look to find relationships in a healthy way, we're not doing it the way you're doing it, okay? And a part of the reason that you're doing the stuff you're doing is because you can't handle rejection. Like a lot of those men that were on TikTok talking under her, with her video, this lady Danny's video, a lot of the stuff that they were saying was, they all were saying, oh, well, black men don't want to hear y'all saying we too tall, we too short, we this, we don't have enough money, we're ugly, we don't look the way we bald, we have dreads. We don't want to hear all of that, and you know, I mean, it was ridiculous. It's just a lot of the tone, the whole projection was just about rejection, right? Not being able to handle rejection, and which is, I don't know where you're really supposed to get that from. If you're not supposed to get that from your family, I don't know. I don't know where you're supposed to get that type of knowledge from and understanding that it's okay for people to say that you're not the one. Just move on, right? And they're probably doing you a favor. And that's really the way you really should look at that. But I digress. Maybe I should start the How to Handle Rejection 101. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to start the How to Handle Rejection 101, because I think that people need to, they might need to talk that out, right? Because it's ridiculous how many guys are on TikTok with that same line, right? But some people were saying this happened around the same time as the NBA Finals, so that's probably one of the reasons that it didn't get the men there that she may have liked. And I have planned events like this in the past, some years ago. I wouldn't do it today because it's really weird out here today. I'm just keeping it real. I would not even attempt to do it today. But I feel like she could have probably reached out to a male organization to make sure that there were men there, by having a guy invite people that are a part of his group, right? Yeah, I mean, like co-host with a man, so he could bring in the guys, she bring in the girls. If she felt like she was going to have more more women there than actual men. And sometimes it's good too to have people RSVP, even not really just to save a table or anything, but just to get a feel for who's really wanting to go, and that way you don't know. Because that's what I used to do. I used to ask people, are you going to come? And then I do the reminder, are you coming? Text or email as well, because then you kind of know what to expect when, who's going to show up and who's not, right? Um, but yeah, it just made me shake my head, and it tickled me the amount of men. There are a couple women who responded to her, the young lady Danny's video as well, just with the same nonsense about rejection. And like I said, no shade, Duke Jackson is the king of it. I don't know what little girl took his bike, but he is pathetic. And like I said, he over there buying poom poom anyway, so I don't even know why he trying to get in his conversation. It's really not his conversation. And men like that, it's not even their conversation. They don't even want a relationship in the first place. And if you guys have all these options, you should spend more time focused on your options and stop worrying about black women so much, because we're not concerned about you. You know, I'm only concerned about those that are concerned about me. Period. I don't owe nobody out here nothing. No, black women do not owe you nothing. We do not owe you attention for no reason. Okay, so please spread the word. So I'm gonna play the Lady Jade, who actually hosts the event, and I'm gonna play a gentleman who actually spoke up on TikTok to the rest of the clowns that were on there. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
How My Singles Mixer went down in Dallas.
This is exactly why I keep saying, before you get on this internet, especially on this app, and you start talking and feed it into a certain narrative, do your research. It's absolutely ridiculous how many people have duetted the video this comment is from, and they have painted this narrative about how men have somehow woken up from these toxic women or something. When the reality of the situation is, it's nothing but a bunch of butthurt men and some of these women who've been brainwashed that wanted to just use this as an opportunity to dump on somebody they don't know. Watch this. So every last one of those dudes that duetted that video trying to create a certain narrative, how do you explain that? I saw one dude in the comment section that was butthurt talking about they only like dudes that are 6 feet with six figures. You know how many men that I have seen that are actually shorter than me? I'm 6 feet tall, by the way, who are actually not making six figures, who are working class, who have found quality women and they've married them and are happy to this day. Like, y'all really let this man program you in a way where you just believe this narrative, and there's no way that even though we're all different, it could be any other way. We continue to paint ourselves in this way where we believe the narrative. We believe that we are a monolith, or we treat ourselves like a monolith, even though we're not. But this proves that a lot of y'all don't do your research. This proves that y'all will take one little thing and let it just fuel whatever hurt feelings you got. Y'all need to go to therapy. Like, it's easy to actually, have healthy relationships with the opposite sex without pandering. Do better.